What's up, guys, and welcome to the PHYT Gym. Today we are doing 30 minutes of HIIT. Let me break it down to you real simple. We're gonna do 9 moves, 35 seconds a piece with a 20-second break in between. During that 20-second break, I'm gonna be demonstrating what the next move is. That is your rest period. If you are working during that rest period, that's called extra credit. We love extra credit, but if you're doing it, that means you gotta keep moving for the next 35 seconds. So before we get started, we're gonna go ahead and get our 5-minute warm-up in, and then I'll see you on the other side. We're gonna go ahead and start with just tapping side to side, swinging the arms, getting a little bit loose. I know most people like to do their cardio in the morning, so this may be the first thing that you're doing. And if that's the case, you definitely wanna get loose. So get these arms going, step it side to side. We're gonna add in a twist through your body in 3, 2, and 1. So now we're twisting side to side. You may hear some cracks, especially if it's early or maybe you've been sitting in a chair all day. Just working through the spine, getting some of that twisting going. We're gonna move into some knee lifts after this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Here, so now we lift the knees. So because we're doing HIIT, right? I tend to stay away from a lot of jumping, but that doesn't mean your heart rate will not be up. You will be using your legs a lot, so this is why we wanna get them nice and loose. Starting with these knee ups here, all the way up to the bottom of your sternum. We're gonna switch these to butt kicks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're just kicking the butt here. Try and get that heel all the way right underneath that cheek. You're also getting a top of the thigh stretch here, so take advantage, you're gonna want it. Remembering to breathe. This is how we start. We're getting the body activated, moving. We're gonna switch to some stretching here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift the arms up and pull over to one side. Stretch all the way down the side. Exhale to the center and hit that other side. Stretching nice and tall. You're gonna feel a nice stretch all the way down through your rib cage. Center, both sides twice. Reach it over. Good. Center, one more time. And you're gonna release forward here into our hip rolls. So a lot of the tension that we experience throughout the day comes from this area, our hips. So let's get them loose. All the way around, circling through. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Now there are different ways you can do these hip rolls. I like to get into the lower back a little bit, so that's why it looks a little bit more shallow for me. But if you like to go a little bit wider, right, where you're getting into the hips, you can do that too. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder rolls to the back. We'll go through some shoulder rolls, some back openers, some chest openers, and then we'll finish off with some head rolls. Switch directions. So get these shoulders going, because you know I always like to work the shoulders. Always. All right, lift it up. Hands come to the chest, up and open. Down the front. This is our last couple moves before we start. Bend those legs, roll it up. We have that 2 more times. Hands come to the chest. Exhale up and back. Down the front, reach for those toes. Bend the legs, let it release a bit. And let's do 1 more. Hands to the chest, exhale up and back. And Let's go. Welcome back from the warm-up. Our first move, we're just gonna get it started with a jack, knee, jack, knee. If you need to modify this, you tap out to the side and pull the knee up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So we're just getting ourselves warmed up here. Nothing too crazy. This week, we're gonna go a little bit lower impact than we normally do. You're gonna see a little bit less jumping. This is pretty much gonna be the most actual jumping that you're doing, but trust me, your heart rate will stay up there. So we have 12 seconds here, moving those arms in a big circle around the head and lifting that knee all the way up to the belly button. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we have a forward and back lunge. So you're gonna wanna make some space. If you have dumbbells, you can hold them here at your side, but I'm just gonna do no weights. We're gonna do a lunge forward, and then we're gonna take it back. So we're gonna take it forward, 90 degrees here, and take it back. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna keep it a little bit on the shorter side here. We're only gonna do about 20 seconds per leg. So that means you gotta hit it right on point. Keep your chest up and aim to hit 90 degrees with these legs right here. Breathing through. Switching, leg 2. One leg will be better than the other. You'll notice that. You may need to step a little bit differently, make a little adjustment here and there. Here we go. We have 5, 4, keep your chest up, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna drop to a plank. We're gonna be doing some plank jacks. So pull that mat out. You really only need enough space for the hands. We're gonna find our plank here, and we're gonna be jumping the feet out and in, out and in. If you need to modify, there it is. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So we're jumping the feet out and in. Your chest is directly over your wrist, and your tummy is slightly tucked. We wanna make sure that we're feeling a little bit of pressure in those shoulders and also in the tummy. Make sure you're breathing through. Stay forward. 10 seconds here. You've got this. Make sure you modify if you need to. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, stay here. We're gonna go into a forearm plank, and we're gonna do plank up and overs. So we're here. Find that plank number 1. You're gonna aim to tap the right thigh. Exhale, bring it up, booty in the air. Left thigh, booty up. This is the only time where your booty in the air is okay. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Tap, in the air, tap, in the air, tap, in the air. Now what you'll notice is my feet are jumping in and out. My tummy sucks in order to lift my butt in the air and stays tight as I twist. 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Woo! I am sweating. We're gonna move over onto a bridge. So pull out that mat and roll onto your back. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and lay flat on your back. We're gonna go into a bridge. So if you have a resistance band, you can put it right above your knee. I'm gonna do it without. Roll it back. You're gonna dig these heels into the ground, and you're gonna press the hips up, squeezing the glutes. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So while we're in this position, you wanna make sure that you're just tapping down for half of a second and lifting back up. More time should be spent in the air than on the floor. Why? Because that's where the squeeze is. And we're here to tone, tighten, and burn some calories. So get it up and get it tight. Here we go. We have 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, I'm already feeling it. And I know if you have a band on, you're feeling it even more. Squeeze those glutes. We've got some abs coming up next, and that will give you a nice little break. 3, 2, and 1. Release. So for our abs, we're gonna take our hands, we're gonna put them right underneath our hip bones. Start with your legs right here in the air. We're gonna go for scissors. So we're gonna drop one leg and swap. If you can, you'll keep your head off of the ground. If not, you can rest it right here while you build that strength. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. While we're here, it's not necessarily about speed, it's more so about control. So pull that tummy in, pull your tummy in towards the ground, and try to focus on the legs switching, not out of speed, but because your core is so tight and you're pulling one and then the other. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Perfect. We have side crunches. I'm gonna go ahead and restart this one right here. For our side crunch, we're actually going to roll right into our side here. Put your arm right in front of you. Reach it over and pull. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So here, we're lifting. Pull the knee to elbow, squeeze. Keep your chest up as you reach the top. Try not to drop here. You shouldn't be looking at your own knee. You wanna look up and out. Open up that chest and think of squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. You should be using this front arm. We switch in 3, 2, 1. Roll over, side number 2. Go ahead and put that hand right in front. Hand goes above the head, outstretch that leg. Here we go. Lift and keep that chest up. You should be exhaling right here and here. Open up that chest. And so keep the chest up, keep the vision up. That's most important. Once those eyes begin to drop, so does the chest. It begins to round. So we want to keep it up and out. If you've got a window, look out the window. If you've got a TV, look up and at the TV. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. From here, we have one more move. We're gonna pop it up off of the ground, set that mat over to the side. We have our side lunges with a tap. We're gonna place our hands right here. We're gonna go over, and then you're gonna reach for the toe. Now what you're gonna notice is when we're in this position, you want to get low. So here, look at this, 90. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Set yourself up so your toes are facing directly forward. And when you're reaching over for this leg here, you're getting low. You're sitting into this hip, into this heel, right back. The second you begin to let this toe kind of drift out like so, you're not digging it into that side glute anymore. But we want that work. I'm telling you, you want it. Double up. We have 10 seconds. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Here we go. Let's go for one more each side. Here's 1. Finishing out. 2. Perfect. Now guys, that is the set. Repeat that one more time through and you've gotten through your 30 minutes of HIIT. Remember to cool down and we'll see you next time.